Energy. Hit music only.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. This is cool.
Please, can you present yourself and tell us something about you that we don't know?
Oh, okay. My name is Tori Kelly, and something that maybe you don't know, I hope you know, I have an album out, which is exciting. You probably know that though, huh? You knew that.
I saw you yesterday at Mosebacke.
Yes.
You had a little showcase, and I was amazed by your voice. Did you always sing?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember. My parents say that I was singing before I could talk as a kid, and it's just something I've always knew that I wanted to do.
Is that something you get to hear often? I know Sam Smith started to cry when he heard your voice.
He did, yeah. It's the type of thing I don't know whether it's like I'm happy but I'm sad that he was crying, but it's a compliment because he's the guy that makes everybody else cry. So, and he's just the sweetest guy. So I guess he felt I guess one of my songs really moved him, and he said some really nice things about it.
So any collab coming up between you and him, or?
I would love to. We've been talking about it since the day we met. We're just big fans of each other's music, but hopefully someday. That would be really cool. Hopefully soon, actually, not someday.
I'm looking forward to. And I know you've been working a lot with Swedish artists and producers like Lally.
Yes.
Your track Should Have Been Us. In how was it to meet Lally and work with her?
It was really cool. I didn't know that she was an artist at first, and because she just aside from doing her own stuff, she's an amazing songwriter, which I didn't know. So and we actually got to write another song together called City Dove on the album, which is one of my favorites. And she was really cool to work with because her mind just goes, she lets herself just go anywhere, and there's no rules, and she'll throw like the craziest thing out there for an idea, and she's not afraid to get those looks of like, you are crazy right now, but she doesn't care, which I loved. I love working with people like that.
Do you think, I've been actually thinking about being crazy and stuff. Yeah. Do you think crazy is something like good for creativity? I mean, have you ever felt that, okay, this is too crazy for me with your being an artist and all? It could be like performance or in a music way.
I think it's good. I mean, crazy can mean a lot of different things. I think it's definitely good to, especially on stage, to kind of let yourself go and not worry about anything. But I think there's definitely a time as well to be smart and to really think. Sometimes overthinking, I think, is good to prepare yourself and know what you're getting into. But there's definitely a balance, because it can get to the point where you're just being too hard on yourself, and you have to just at one point just let it go. It was like that when I made the album too. There was a point where I was like, you know what, I just need to let this be in the world and not not over produce it or do too much to it, because I would have just held on to the album forever, because I'm such a perfectionist. So I think there's definitely a balance. Yeah.
So I mean, being a perfectionist and all, when you get constructive feedback or when people hate, how is that to deal with?
I think it can be hard sometimes, but at the end of the day, and if I know that what I am releasing is that I'm proud of it and I'm happy with it, then it's really hard for me to care about someone else's opinion on it. But it kind of goes back to what I was saying. I think there's a balance of, there's people's opinion who I really respect and I care about what they think, and then sometimes you just have to be like, you know what, I really feel strongly that this is what I'm supposed to do. So, bye to everyone else. Yeah. Yeah,
but that's good though, to really believe in what you're doing, right?
Yes, definitely.
I mean, you've been following your dream, and now you played here in Sweden for the first time yesterday, and I heard people were singing along, but a lot. Yeah. And then, I mean, traveling the world and actually, now everyone knows your name. That must be crazy, from having to sing as a baby and now you're just all over. Is that weird for you, like when you realize that?
it's not weird. I think it's, well, actually it is a little weird if I think about it, but I think it's just because I've dreamed about doing this for so long, you know, since I was a kid. It's like, what you dream of these things happening, but when it actually happens, it's like it still doesn't feel real. So I'm just trying to take each day at a time and just really appreciate little moments too, because I've heard so many times from, you know, different just older people to not let these moments slip away, because I think it's like every day there's something new. So it's really it's important for me just to, I think, take it easy and make sure I appreciate the little stuff in between, or else it'll just be gone like that. Yeah.
So when you spend a day off from working with music, where do we find you?
Probably still having something to do with music on a day off, yeah. But I'm usually pretty just mellowed out and chill. If I'm not sleeping, catching up on sleep, I'll just be like FaceTiming friends or just trying to catch up on regular life back home.
Are you single?
That is something I like to keep private.
Yeah, okay. Because I wanted to ask you what the perfect date would look like.
Ooh, perfect date. Probably something really. I think I'm easy when it comes to that stuff. We could just like hang out and not. It doesn't have to be fancy at all. We could just like chill and talk. No, I know what a bad date is, because this has happened to me before, is don't go see a movie for a first date.
Yeah, what?
That's the worst. I was young. I didn't know that would be a mistake. But yeah, because you can't talk or anything. It's just like really awkward, and then you're just sitting there.
Yeah, I've done that too. It's so weird. Yeah, don't go on the movies on the first date.
Yeah, make it like it's good if it's kind of uncomfortable, if you're out of your comfort zone. Just like go to I don't know, McDonald's or something is better than a movie.
What is your favorite song from your album?
Ooh, that's so hard. I love all of them. Gosh, if I had to pick a favorite, I think I would say that it's either Funny, my song Funny, because it's the only live acoustic song on the album, or I think just Unbreakable Smile just really tells a really big part of my life and my story, and I think that would be the first song I'd want somebody to hear off the album.
And you're gonna perform now. Yes. What song are you gonna sing for us?
I'm gonna do my current single, Should Have Been Us.
I love that yesterday. People sang along too. I was singing along even.
You should.
Yeah.
You should sing along today.
Yeah, but you know, with my voice.
You should do it.
I'm not a singer, but yeah, you should do it. I'm good at karaoke. Did I tell you that? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Energy. Hits music only.